Press and hold the center power button to power on the bike. Hold down the plus and minus buttons simultaneously to reach the settings menu. Scroll down and press the center button to select the battery lock page, and then press it once again to unlock and eject the battery. Place your hand below the battery to support it. Once the top end of the battery is disengaged, press the handle to release the battery and lift it out of the bike. Use a 5mm hex wrench to loosen and remove the kickstand mounting bolts. Remove the kickstand. Cut the zip tie securing the motor cable to the frame. Unthread the lock rings and disconnect the motor connection by pulling the two motor connection plugs apart. Use a 19mm socket to loosen and remove the axle nut and washer. Repeat these steps on the non-drive side. Tilt the derailleur back and lift the rear wheel up and out of the dropouts of the frame. Note the position of the torque washers. On the drive side of the bike, use a 2.5mm hex wrench to loosen the mounting bolt for the single cable retainer and remove it. Pull out the cable and carefully disconnect the right side taillight connection. Use a flathead screwdriver to press in the tabs and remove the taillight. On the non-drive side, use a 3mm hex wrench to remove the 3 bolts that mount the wheel lock assembly into the inner chainstay of the frame. Lift out the wheel lock mechanism and guide the cable out of the frame. Carefully disconnect the taillight connection. Use a flathead screwdriver to press in the tabs and remove the taillight. Swap the rear lights. Feed the non-drive side taillight cable into the hole in the frame. Press the taillight in place so that the tabs lock in. Reconnect the taillight by aligning the arrows and firmly pressing the connection together. Replace the cable into the tabs of the wheel lock assembly. Use a 3mm hex wrench to reinstall the 3 E-lock mounting bolts to secure the assembly to the bike frame. Ensure all bolts are threaded in before final tightening. Now on the drive side, feed the taillight cable into the hole in the frame. Press the taillight into place so that the tabs lock it in. Reconnect the taillight by aligning the arrows and firmly pressing the connection together. Guide the cable back into the frame and reattach the cable retainer using a 2.5mm hex wrench. Lift the derailleur back, guide the rear wheel back into the frame, and ensure the axle fits fully into the dropouts of the frame. The motor cable should be aligned with the opening of the dropout. The non-drive side torque washer should be installed on the outside, facing toward the wheel with the tab in the opening of the dropout. The drive side torque washer will sit on the inside of the dropout. Reinstall the axle nut after each torque washer using a 19mm socket. Torque the rear axle nuts to 40 to 50 Nm. Reinstall the kickstand and 2 original bolts using a 5mm hex wrench. Torque the bolts to 9 to 12 Nm. Reconnect the motor cable connection by aligning the arrows on the plugs and firmly pressing the connection together. Fully thread the lock rings together until snug. Replace the zip tie to attach the cable to the frame. Trim the excess zip tie. Reinstall the battery by inserting the bottom first and pressing the top to lock it in place. Press and hold the center power button to power on the bike. Hold down the plus button to turn on the lights and press the left and right arrows to test for proper function.